Hello ladies and welcome back to video number 5 of the series Why is Losing Weight So Hard? My name is Angela Buri and I really hope that you have gained a better understanding of the nature of your weight and why you're struggling, why you find it so hard to lose it. Today's topic is another important thing to understand. Which habits contribute to weight gain or the inability to lose it? Most people only think about eating and exercise habits because that's what we have been taught. Eat less, exercise more, period. That's the pattern we have stored, or most of us have stored in their subconscious mind. When it comes to weight loss, people usually only look at their eating and exercise habits because of that. It's because we have been so brainwashed that weight gain can only happen because of poor eating. It's the false eat less and exercise and calorie in versus calorie out paradigm, which has long been debunked. Thus, you may miss several important factors which also contribute to weight gain. But if that was true, that the only fattening habits were eating and exercise habits, how could it happen that I lost 54 pounds without changing my eating habit and without exercising at all? I didn't even try to lose weight. How come that many of my former participants had the same results? For example, Giselle lost 44 pounds in 12 weeks without ever looking about what she ate. We didn't even talk about weight loss. She had so many other problems, and weight was really a minor issue for her. All we did was getting everything in her life in order, which didn't work before. Or how could Verena lose all her excess weight simply by moving out of the house where she was raped and work on the trauma? How could Tina lose 12 pounds in 8 weeks simply by transforming her visible wall she had created to keep men away from her and then find the love of her life after that wall was gone? If you are following me for several years, you know that in my search for answers for my own new weight struggles, I have found 75 possible causes of weight gain so far, and many of them are habit related. So today let's talk about which habits contribute to weight gain, to give you a better idea. Emotional eating, to begin with, which is one of the most obvious or best known ones. So the most obvious and the most common among women is emotional eating. Using food as a coping mechanism for stress, boredom, sadness, or other emotions can lead to overeating and weight gain. Mindless eating, consuming food without paying attention to portion sizes or hunger cues, can result in eating more food than your body really needs. Poor food choices, habitually opting for high sugar, high carb, low nutrient foods can contribute to weight gain over time massively. A sedentary lifestyle, a habit of sitting for long periods without regular physical activity, can slow down metabolism and lead to weight gain. And it often does. Skipping meals, especially breakfast, can lead to overeating later in the day and even disrupt the metabolism. Our hunter and gatherer ancestors used to walk all day long, picking here some leaves, grabbing for some roots there, or shooting an animal. As long as they could find something edible, they ate all day long. The human body has not changed much since, especially not its functions. Late night snacking, habitually indulging in high carb snacks late at night, can contribute to weight gain because your body's natural detox during the night gets disturbed when you eat heavy food late in the evening. We shouldn't eat after 11 p.m. Lack of sleep. Poor sleep habits can disrupt hormone levels related to hunger and satiety, leading to increased appetite and weight gain. Then sleeping problems, conditions such as insomnia or sleep apnea can disrupt sleep patterns and contribute to weight gain. Stress response is another big one. Turning to food for comfort during times of stress can lead to overeating and weight gain. But not only that, when we respond easily to stressful situations, our bodies often flood with cortisol. Hormonal imbalance leads to weight gain, and cortisol leads to weight gain. So how you respond to stressful situations is also habitual. Emotional responses. Habitual emotional responses often lead to using food to reward or soothe oneself, and that can contribute to weight gain. But it's not only that. As you know, your emotions support your old subconscious patterns. The stronger your emotions, the faster an information or a thought goes into your subconscious mind, and make these patterns stronger each time you repeat a certain emotion. For example, when you check your weight every morning and don't see your ideal weight, you get sad or upset, maybe even angry. Those emotions are very strong ones, and they go right into your subconscious, confirming the pattern of being overweight and reinforcing your pattern of being overweight. That way, it's almost impossible to lose weight. Negative mindset. It's the same with your mindset. Habitually negative thinking patterns or low self-esteem can undermine motivation for healthy behaviors and weight loss efforts, and most of all, it keeps your poor habits going because negative thoughts feed your subconscious mind with the wrong information. Keep your negative patterns not only going, but constantly affirming. And on top of that, it adds to the problem each time you think a certain thought. Remember, your subconscious cannot distinguish between true and false. Whatever you send its way, it believes to be true and wanted by you, and it hears everything. Your subconscious mind does not even understand jokes or negations. And then unhealthy beverage choices. Habitually consuming sugary drinks, alcoholic beverages, or coffee drinks contribute to weight gain a lot. I could cry when I see how many soda bottles my neighbor carries into the house every Saturday, and what a big bag of empty bottles he brings to the recycling station every week. The bag with the empty bottles is almost taller than himself. And the saddest thing is that he and his 3 teenage sons are all morbidly obese. I know that they would like to have their own house, but can't afford it. If he would consult with me, I would ask him to find out how much money he spends week after week and year after year on soda pop and cigarettes. Social eating habits. Regularly dining out or indulging in social gatherings with high carb foods can contribute to weight gain. I know of many people in North America who never cook a meal. Of course, they don't go to 4-star and 5-star restaurants and eat some healthy fresh food made with love. No, they go to fast food restaurants where they get a lot of unhealthy food rich on carbs and unhealthy fats. Wrong or no support system. A non-supportive environment or social network with unhealthy habits will increase your bad habits and hinder weight loss efforts. For example, if your husband has a bad habit that leads to weight gain, the chance that you will adapt that habit is very big. And if your husband resists changing such a habit, your habit transformation will get harder unless you know and understand how to outsmart your subconscious mind. And last but not least, here's the most shocking fact for most women, especially in North America, because you seldom hear about that, how should I call it, contributor to weight gain. Here in Europe, people are more aware of and understand the culprit better. But in North America, that information is vastly suppressed. It's the worst habits of all, something you have been told even by some weight loss companies for decades, that it's healthy and assists weight loss. That makes me really, really angry. Ladies, here is probably the biggest lie you have been told regarding weight loss. Microwave ovens were healthy. Frankly, I get cold shudders down my back when I even think about such an impudent lie. The habit of cooking with microwave ovens does not only prevent weight loss, it makes people even more fat and really, really, really obese, not just a little bit overweight, but morbidly obese. Microwaved food derails many functions in our bodies, and they make the food so toxic that our bodies don't recognize it as such anymore and can't utilize it. That's why people who regularly heat their food in the microwave oven are constantly hungry. They're not satiated, but eating more than the body usually needs is not the entire problem. The way our smart bodies deal with such toxic stuff is by building new fat cells to store these toxins safely away from your bloodstream and your vital organs. If you don't believe me, type dangers of microwave ovens into the Google search engine and watch what you will find. I promise this will be a rude wake-up call. I understand that for many of my viewers, this is hard to digest. I totally get it, because after all, microwave ovens are so convenient, right? They help you save a lot of time. But how much time do you gain when this actually shortens your life expectancy, not just a little bit, but a lot? Do you then still save time? You hear over and over that there is no scientific proof that microwave ovens are dangerous, but that's not true. As a matter of fact, there are more than 70,000 independent studies that prove exactly that. Shouldn't that be enough? I think it should. So it's not only about the eating, but about your thinking, your emotions, your sleeping habits, your cooking habits, whether you exercise or not, your stress response, and so on and so forth. It's the whole package. The bad news is that you can't change habits. They are programs in our brains and they will never go away. Does that mean that we have to live with these habits for the rest of our lives? No, not at all. Thank goodness. In my next video, I'm going to talk about 2 ways of habit change you can choose from. Thank you for watching, and I'm looking forward to seeing you again in a couple of days. Remember to click subscribe or the bell beneath this video so you don't miss my final video. Bye for now and happy slimming.